Alright, for my week in review from May 27th through June 2nd, it was an alright week, kind of slow. Was a little lazy. Um, Ran like 45 miles this week. Um, Only biked like 10. Just didn't have time or the energy to do it. Just trying to heal up a little bit. Um, did the World's End 50K. Finished first overall in that in 5.5 hours. Got the grass mowed. Found the animal traps to get some raccoons and foxes that we have in the yard that have been coming in, so I can relocate them somewhere else in the woods away from the house. Um, did post some content this week on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Did obviously a lot of resting and recovering my body for the week. Healed my knee up pretty good. I think Wednesday I was starting to feel pretty good and I didn't have any issues or pain, but I still put some like icy hot and some other stuff that I had on it, just in case it flared up. Just one of those extra couple days, but it's fine today. Even after World's End, there was no issues, so I was kind of shocked that it didn't flare back up. I think it might have been more of like a bone bruise than a ligament issue, like the soreness. But who knows? It was just like my kneecap. Did get a lot of sleep. Was planning to get some sleep because I knew with work and having to travel up to World's End, I wasn't going to get much Thursday and the Friday, then Friday and the Saturday. So I tried to front load it just to keep myself rested and not too tired, I guess. Did watch a couple movies this week. I forget what all I watched, but nothing really stands out. I'm actually going to start Dune 2 tonight to see what all the hype's about. I wasn't a big fan of the first one or the original, so whatever. Did reorder some Fit Aid this week. Been going through that pretty good just to recover, stay healthy. Other than that, it wasn't really a productive week. Didn't get a lot else done. Just planned for World's End a little bit. Actually thoroughly planned, like Pace Pro and travel and stuff like that. What time to wake up. Work went pretty smooth. Probably gonna be the same thing this week coming up. With the grass mowing and maybe try to bike a little bit. Maybe do plan on trapping the raccoons this week, since I got the traps. Still heal up a little bit more, make sure my body's rested. I did scrape my side of my knee, so I cut my knee. I didn't, not from a fall, but just bump it up against the rock at World's End. It was a pretty good scrape. Lower Highlands Hiking Trail 70 miler ultras this weekend. I'm signed up for all 70 this year again. As of right now, I'm just going for completion, not really time replacement. So we'll see how that goes. If my mind doesn't change, see if I want to push a little bit, maybe PR. Always wanted to finish before dark, so we'll see. I never did that. I've always had a bad race. But World's End and Lower Highlands were my two A races that I wanted to do this year and put forth an effort. Since I did good at World's End, obviously winning it, even though my time was a hell of a lot slower than what I was really shooting for mentally, but I still won it, so I don't have to try at Lower Highlands and just try to finish Lower Highlands instead of placing or winning it. So there's a lot of pressure off. Baking soda seemed to work, keep my legs fresh and my body recovered during World's End. I came home unscathed. Actually, the drive home wasn't too bad last night. Even though I got home at 11, I stayed for, I think, 5 hours after I finished. Saw last, like the 50K come in, and I saw a handful of the hundreds come in. First place male and female were in before I left. Got some ice cream up there. So it was a kind of a long day, but more mentally than physically. Because the race really didn't beat me up for some reason. I think because I just took it so slow and easy compared to other years where I didn't push. Other than that, can't really think of anything. Trying to think offhand. Yeah, I would say that was it. So overall, it's a pretty good week. Again, this week coming up is going to be pretty much reflective of last week. Just maybe, well, obviously if I do Laurel Highlands 70, running's going to be a little bit higher, probably in the 90s to 100 range miles if I go. I know the weather's supposed to rain. If it's going to rain, I'm not going to try to run 70 miles in the rain. It'd be miserable, so we'll see. Who knows?